Hello everyone, I am Colonel Shantanu Roy from Team Fearless Leaders. Team Fearless Leaders consists of 2 senior army officers and 2 acclaimed educationists. We give lectures on motivation, leadership and various life skill issues. We basically curate your modules as per your requirement and deliver them to you either online or offline. Today, I will talk on certain aspects of how to start a startup. We keep hearing from everybody. Startup चालू करना है, startup बनाना है, startup करना है. What is a startup? Every youngster today wants to have his own startup, and that is a good sign of a growing economy and a good sign of the growing intelligence, the dynamism in a youngster, because these startups are basically nothing but companies or projects which are validating a model, a product which the person wants to make and deliver to the people. The definition of a startup is basically when the individual wants to seek, develop and validate a scalable business model. He looks at the environment, sees a problem and then thinks how should he have a solution for the problem. So for any startup, you need to have a problem or a requirement in the environment which one person or the startup may be in partnership. Think of the problem, analyze and think, innovate ideas and then try to locate a solution A, B, C and then work out onto the best solution and then make a business model and try to make it and sell it to the people or to the customers. So startup is nothing but a business model which anybody wants to start. It can be with small funding, it can be with a large funding, and then there is a lot of risk factor involved in a startup. Not that I am trying to be negative on this, because every startup may not be a success, but then yes, there are certain startups which have become unicorns. What is a unicorn? That they touch a budget or a turnover of $1 billion. There have been so many of them. The Facebook was a startup at one time. WhatsApp from Facebook again. Lot of things. There are so many examples that you can look around. And there have been also failures, but if the person behind it or the team behind it is motivated, is innovative, has got a growth mindset, that means is progressive and thinks positive, he can or she can make his startup very successful. Like Paytm, Google Pay, Nykaa, Myntra, Amazon was a startup. Flipkart, today the best selling platform, is a startup. I myself, with my small little team, has an e-commerce site which is a startup and is doing reasonably well. Yes, you have to have that dum in you, karna hai. And above all that, you should not get faltered by failures. Stress management and time management are the mantras for a startup. You should be able to handle the stress, because when you have launched a business model, and before launching the business model, you have to have a survey of the cross section that you're targeting. Because if you just launch a startup without thinking, sorry, then you are bound to look into failure. But if you have done the correct research and also you have analyzed the problem and done a survey of the cross section of the population that you're going to target. You must know who are your audience for the startup, so that you can survey, and when you are making the model or getting the decision, the cross section has to tell you, the customer has to tell you, or the audience that you are targeting has to tell you what the requirement is. Unko kya chahiye? Because if you just say that I have thought and it is going to be right, you're going to be wrong. So ask your audience, walk up to them with various methods of taking a feedback, and then you must launch a prototype or a test model which is given out to the audience, maybe as an advertising or a promotion, and let them see what the feedback is. Take a feedback survey on that, a small quantity, and then you must launch the main product. When the main product is launched, yes, it has to be backed by advertising. Advertising in the right sense. There are various mediums of advertising. The social media is one of the most important of them, because majority of us are quite adept with the social media, and in today's world digital marketing is one of the most favorable ways of marketing. Now, like I was telling you, when you are doing a market validation, your startup can be either customer centric or it can be service centric. So you will have to validate accordingly. So validation also has to be done in a correct sense. Then you should not have any biases when you are doing a startup. Like, funding is one of the most important aspects of a startup. A lot of people take loans, then there is the MSME from the government, loans are given from there. So your sense of funding also has to be very correct. If you are doing it singularly, well and good. If you are doing it in partnership, there has to be proper agreements between your partners, because who is giving what fund is of very much value. And when you launch a startup, 4-5 don'ts are a must. You should not be overconfident कि ये तो चलेगा ही. Have a balance. You should not be negative. I'm not telling you to be negative, but overconfidence is also bad. Then you should not try to control everything. You may have an idea for a startup, but there are professionals in the field. Get hold of those professionals to help you. Keep your team small initially so that you do not overrun your budget. Budgeting is very important because funding is limited. Because if you overspend and then you don't make profit, it is stupid businessing. Then the law, that is what I'm saying, the law of small numbers. Then the escalation of commitment has to be there. Your commitment should not go down, because a little failure may tell that nahi yaar ruk jate hain, but no, rukna nahi hai, chalte rehna hai. If you keep moving on, there will be ups and downs. Any startup, initially you will have a wall to face, but then you will have to climb over that wall and walk across. And I'm sure any startup with motivation, innovation and commitment will get through, will move ahead. And this is where these startups turn into basically a unicorn, what I was mentioning. Certain principles of startups: you must have a lean startup. Like I said, keep your team small. That is how you can build profit. Initially, your aim is to analyze the problem and sell the model to your cross section of population or your audience. You should have analyzed the problem, got the model right, got your audience right, analyzed that this is the best, throw a prototype at the audience, get a feedback, and then think of making it big. So your team, your lean team has to be very lean. Then again, market validation is of importance, because if you have not validated your market, sorry, your audience is not clear, it's not going to work out. If you think you'll just throw out the model at anybody, you'll end up with zilch. You'll be a big zero. So, and market or audience validation is of prime importance. Then comes to design thinking. Once you have understood the problem, analyzed it, the model that you design has to be very logically thought of, because what is your customer requirement and what are your resources, what are your skills, what does the team have? That is, I'm talking about the fabrication team or the production team or the team who's working to make the model. They have to think on a very adaptable design which is user friendly and can be interactive, so that the customer finds it easy to use, easy to buy, and you also should be able to deliver it to them or make it with the least amount of cost. Then comes decision making under uncertainty. Like I always promulgate one idea: whatever the situation may be, decision to lena hi hai. You have to take a decision, maybe right or wrong, but never get that idea of stopping the model that you have thought of or the startup, because that is where you have lost your commitment and motivation. So the key principle has to be that you have to be adaptable and flexible to the environment. If the audience suddenly changes, the time changes, the political scenario changes, you have to change accordingly and flow in the direction like a river takes the path of least resistance. So you must flow in the direction of what the audience is wanting. You should not keep thinking कि नहीं जो मैंने सोचा है that is correct. Sorry, then you are highly mistaken, because you have to deliver to your customer, to your audience. Then comes the question of partnering. There are partnerings and there are profiles. What happens is partnering has got two types: the dominant design and the disruptive innovation. What is the dominant design of partnering? Basically, when you are partnering, you make certain rules and regulations. In case of a dominant design, you generally have a set pattern of rules and regulations which have been being followed by everybody around. So that is the dominant design, or something which is already existing in the environment. Just pick it up, cut, copy, paste, dalo, and make your own set of rules and principles. And then there's the disruptive innovation, where according to your thought, you develop certain rules and regulations and then put it into a agreement and move on. So these are the types of partnering. And then as you grow up, you have to keep learning, because you have to be professionally sound. So that is what is entrepreneurial learning. You have to learn the muddas and the mantras of entrepreneurship, because if you don't pick up as you go along, you will falter and fall down. So I suggest You must learn every day from everybody around. Even you learn from your audience. And then when you have learnt well, you must design your business model. You must then pick up the ways and the nuances from the people around, and then put your funding behind it. And then you have to be very cautious about your funding, because whatever you spend into the project has to be retrieved back from the audience or from the model that you are selling. So modeling is of importance. And then when the final product has been launched, continuous feedback has to be taken from the audience. Surveys have to be done, and you have to reassess, retrospect the project or your model, what you have sold to the people. Analyze continuously. There has to be a team which is continuously analyzing, so that you can upgrade your project, upgrade your model, upgrade your product. Because if you do not upgrade as per the requirement of the audience or the generation, or the change in the mentality or the situation, you will be left behind, you will stagnate, which is not that you want. You don't want that to happen. You want to move ahead. So you have to move along with technology, along with the requirements of the day, and keep upgrading. And for that, you have to be professionally competent in that field, and read and pick up every nuance of that aspect or that topic or subject that you have picked up for your startup. तो just by saying कि मैं startup launch करना चाहता हूँ और ये करूँगा, you have to think, listen to us, and I can guarantee you that your startup will become an unicorn someday. So if you want to know more about these aspects of startup or how to climb up the corporate ladder, please subscribe to our channel, and also listen to us or mail us on our contact IDs. We will deliver it to you as you desire. Thank you.